Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Demon Slayer continues to be one of the most emotionally powerful and visually stunning stories ever brought to the screen. And the new movie carries that legacy forward with even more intensity, heart, and breathtaking animation. This installment dives deeper into the emotional struggles, personal growth, and fierce battles that define the journey of Tanjiro Kamado and his companions. The film not only expands the world of Demon Slayer, but also raises the emotional and visual stakes, blending action, tragedy, and hope in a way that leaves a lasting impact. From the very first frame, the story immerses viewers in a world of haunting beauty, a place where courage is born from pain and where every battle has a personal meaning. At its core, the movie continues Tanjiro's mission to protect humanity from demons while honoring the memory of his family and seeking a cure for his sister Nezuko. The bond between the two siblings remains the emotional center of the story, symbolizing love, resilience, and sacrifice in the face of darkness. As Tanjiro grows stronger, the film explores not just his physical abilities but his emotional depth, his compassion even for his enemies, his unbreakable will, and his constant drive to do what's right, even when the cost is high. This moral clarity is what makes him such a compelling hero, and the movie magnifies that through both quiet moments of introspection and explosive, heart-pounding action. The journey this time takes the Demon Slayer cores into new, more dangerous territory. The movie introduces new demons unlike any seen before, powerful, cunning, and emotionally complex. Each one represents a different facet of human weakness and desire, forcing Tanjiro and his friends to confront not only physical threats, but also emotional and psychological challenges. The film uses these encounters to deepen its themes of humanity, guilt, and redemption, showing that even monsters were once human and that every battle carries echoes of lost lives and broken dreams. Visually, the film is a masterclass in animation. Every frame feels meticulously crafted, blending the vibrancy of traditional Japanese art with modern cinematic dynamism. The colors are bold and expressive, shifting from the warm tones of sunrise to the haunting blues and reds of battle. The fluid motion of sword techniques, the visual intensity of breathing styles, and the delicate details of each character's expression create an experience that feels alive and immersive. The fight choreography is particularly breathtaking, combining elegance and brutality in equal measure, where every slash and movement tells part of the story. In addition to Tanjiro and Nezuko, the film gives significant focus to Zenitsu and Inosuke, allowing them to grow beyond comic relief and showcase their inner strength. Zenitsu's moments of courage when he overcomes his fears and unleashes his lightning-fast strikes carry new emotional weight, reminding viewers that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the decision to fight despite it. Inosuke, wild and impulsive as ever, finds depth in moments of vulnerability and connection, showing that even someone who hides behind a boar's mask has a heart capable of compassion and loyalty. The balance between humor, heart, and heroism gives the film a rhythm that keeps viewers emotionally invested from beginning to end. The movie also expands on the inner workings of the Demon Slayer cores, offering glimpses into the struggles of the Hashira, the elite warriors who stand as humanity's strongest defense. Their presence adds gravitas and anticipation, as each carries a unique fighting style, philosophy, and personal tragedy. Their interactions with Tanjiro and his friends serve as both mentorship and challenge, pushing them to become stronger while questioning what it truly means to dedicate one's life to this endless battle. Through these relationships, the film highlights the weight of duty, the meaning of sacrifice, and the unspoken bond that unites all who fight against the darkness. Emotionally, the film is an intense experience. It balances moments of laughter and warmth with scenes of deep sorrow and reflection. The themes of loss and perseverance are woven throughout the story, reminding viewers that the world of Demon Slayer, while filled with stunning beauty, is also marked by pain and impermanence. The emotional power of the story comes not just From the tragedies the characters endure, but from their refusal to give up, their determination to keep moving forward, no matter how heavy the burden. Each tear, each scar, and each victory feels earned because the film allows space for the characters' humanity to shine through the chaos. The music plays a vital role in amplifying the movie's emotional resonance. The score moves seamlessly between soft, haunting melodies and powerful orchestral swells, mirroring the shifts in tone from quiet reflection to fierce combat. Traditional Japanese instruments are blended with modern symphonic arrangements, creating an atmosphere that feels timeless yet cinematic. The emotional cues hit with precision, whether it's the rising tension before a battle or the heartbreaking stillness after one ends. The music doesn't just accompany the story, it becomes part of it, echoing the characters' emotions and driving the narrative's intensity. What sets the Demon Slayer movie apart is its ability to connect grand-scale action with deeply personal storytelling. Every fight is not just a clash of strength, but a confrontation of ideals, fears, and memories. Tanjiro's battles are as much internal as external moments where he reflects on his purpose, his pain, and the people he fights for. The demons themselves are given enough depth that their defeats evoke not only triumph, but also sorrow. This emotional balance between empathy and justice defines the series and gives the movie a maturity that transcends simple hero versus villain storytelling. The animation of Nezuko's transformation scenes remains one of the visual highlights of the film. Her moments of rage, protection, and sacrifice are portrayed with breathtaking artistry. Her evolving power reflects not just physical strength but emotional growth, the struggle to maintain her humanity even as her demon instincts rise. The sibling bond between her and Tanjiro continues to be the emotional foundation of the narrative, showing how love can endure even when everything else is torn apart. Their connection is what drives the story forward, grounding the supernatural elements in something deeply human and universal. The pacing of the film is masterfully balanced, alternating between moments of quiet character reflection and explosive, high-stakes action. The quieter scenes allow the audience to breathe and connect emotionally with the characters before being thrown into the next wave of breathtaking battles. This rhythm gives the story depth and weight, ensuring that the action never overshadows the emotion. The balance between stillness and chaos mirrors the themes of the series: the calm before the storm, the beauty amid destruction, and the hope that glimmers even in the darkest moments. As the movie progresses toward its climax, the stakes reach new heights. The final battle is a spectacle of both animation and emotion, combining incredible visuals with heart-wrenching storytelling. Each strike carries purpose, each moment of pain has meaning, and the character's growth is brought to full circle. The choreography, combined with the stunning lighting and music, turns the fight into something almost poetic, a dance of life and death where honor, memory, and sacrifice intertwine. It's not just a showdown between heroes and villains. It's a testament to the human spirit and its ability to endure. The emotional aftermath of the battle delivers some of the film's most memorable scenes. The surviving characters must confront what they've lost and what they've learned. Tanjiro's reflections on the cost of victory, the lives sacrificed, the pain endured, bring the story to a bittersweet but powerful conclusion. The film's ending doesn't offer simple answers or easy resolutions. Instead, it leaves audiences with a mix of sorrow and inspiration, reinforcing the idea that even in tragedy, there is beauty and perseverance and love. The artistry of the film extends beyond visuals and sound. The writing itself maintains the poetic rhythm that has always defined Demon Slayer. The dialogue carries a balance of emotion and restraint, revealing the character's inner thoughts without ever feeling forced. Themes of family, destiny, and redemption are explored with sensitivity and depth, giving the film a universal resonance that goes beyond its fantasy setting. Whether it's a quiet conversation between siblings or a desperate battle cry in the heat of combat, every line feels purposeful and heartfelt. Demon Slayer's strength lies in its emotional honesty. It doesn't shy away from pain, loss, or fear, but it also doesn't drown in them. Instead, It transforms them into sources of strength and growth. The movie captures that duality perfectly. The idea that suffering can lead to understanding, and that even in a world filled with demons, compassion remains the greatest weapon of all. It's this emotional authenticity that makes the story feel timeless and deeply human, even within its supernatural framework. As the film closes, it serves as both a continuation and a reflection, a reminder of how far the characters have come and how much they've yet to face. The journey of Tanjiro, Nezuko, and their allies feels both complete and open-ended, promising more trials, more growth, and more moments of beauty amid the darkness. The final scenes carry a quiet power, blending sorrow, hope, and determination into a conclusion that lingers long after the credits roll.